So the idea behind this set of exercises on this page 87 is to write what transformations happened in terms of f of x. So you're going to have like an expression for each one. So for this first one, some things I'm seeing is, well, it's looking like this, and I'm looking at 75. It looks like it's about the same height. See, that's 2, that's 2. So I'm not seeing a vertical stretch. And then it's about 3 wide, and this is about 3 wide, so I'm not seeing any kind of horizontal stretch, but it does look different. So what I'm thinking, it's been reflected around the x-axis, because this is what does this look like? Something like this, right? And if you look at how the -2, 0, and 2, 0, that's a reflection. So I think what it is, it's going to be f of negative x. And will reflect it. Remember, when the negative is inside the parentheses, that's going to reflect it around the y-axis. Okay. Now I'll leave 76 for somebody to post on the forum. So now I'm looking at 77. Well, let's see. I see that this ends at -2, and this ends at -1. So there's not any kind of horizontal stretching going on. But I do see that this is, instead of only coming down to -1, it's coming down to -3. Excuse me, -3. And the same deal here. This is going up to +3. That's going up +1. So this looks like everything's been multiplied by 3 to me. So I think it's been a vertical stretch by a factor of 3 is how I would do that. Okay. Now for 79, it looks like it's let's see. It's in the same place. Oh, no, it hasn't. I'm sorry. It's been reflected, hasn't it? The -2 in the original is now +2 in this thing. So it's been reflected around the x-axis. I also see that it's going up to +2 and down to -2, which is twice as big as what these things are doing. So I think it's going to be 2. Let me redo that. It won't let me redo it. So it's 2 f of negative x. Is what I think. This negative inside does a reflection around the y-axis, and the 2 takes care of that stretch. So what is this, number 81? I'm seeing a horizontal stretch by a factor of 2, because it's going out from -4 to +2 instead of just -2 to 1. So we got to get that inside, so it's being multiplied till we get to that stretch going on. So I'm going to do f of 2x. Okay, but I'm also seeing that this is coming up to 2, so that means there's an outside stretch of 2 also, a vertical stretch of 2. For 83, I'm seeing a shift down, because instead of happening around the x-axis, it's happening down at y equals -2. So whatever I have, I know it's going to be -2 in the end. It's still, I don't see a horizontal stretch going on, because it's still going from -1 to -2. But it does look like there's a vertical stretch going on here. It's being brought up 2 higher. So I think that's what that equation is. So again, I'm seeing, so what am I seeing here? Well, instead of being over here at 1, 1, it's on the y-axis. So that, to me, looks like it's been slid this way a little bit. In fact, it's been slid to the left 1. So x plus 1. I'm not seeing a vertical stretch. I'm not seeing a horizontal stretch. But I do see it's been shifted up to 3. So I'm going to write +3. And I believe that will be the graph of that, or will represent this transformation.